Most people think that cell therapy is about engineering better cells, but there's a quieter system question underneath it. Where does the factory live? Ex vivo therapy builds the product outside the body. You extract cells, modify them, expand them, test them, and then ship them back. It works, but it scales like a biotech manufacturing problem. In vivo flips that model. You don't ship the therapy, you ship the instructions. Viruses, lipids, or lipid nanoparticles, and even non-viral delivery systems carry that genetic program into the patient, and the body becomes the bioreactor. From a systems perspective, that's a radical shift. Ex vivo optimizes for control and validation. In vivo optimizes for distribution and scale. And that's why some people and investors see in vivo as the long-term scalability play. Not because it's easier biologically, but because it's easier logistically. The real question isn't which one wins, it's which disease, tissue, and risk profile can tolerate turning the human body into part of the manufacturing stack. I'm Dan Ryder with Bridge Informatics, and this was Informatics Insight.